Going back to the old national anthem of Nigeria, what does that really mean? What is of what important, of what advantage is that to Nigeria as a nation? I don't understand the kind of people we have in the Senate and in the National and in the Green Chamber. You hurriedly passed a bill reversing Nigeria back to the old national anthem. How is that a problem? How is that even important? How does that even make sense? But okay, if I may suggest, why going back? Why the reverse when we ought to be going forward? If we must change the national anthem, I thought we already had a new one that is neither the Nigeria we hate thee or the Arise O Compatriot. We already had a new one now. Why didn't you guys just pass that into law? Because Nigeria has been quiet enough that nothing will still happen if you've done that. And as for those of you that don't know about the new national anthem I'm talking about, watch this video. So, on your mandate we shall stand. I thought that was the new Nigerian national anthem because I can't see a reason. Because from what you guys have seen on that video, for those of you that didn't see it before, I know a whole lot of us saw it. That was during Bola Ahmed Tinubu presentation of his first budget, which was last year, that he was being welcomed and ushered into the Senate with "On your mandate we shall stand" anthem, which to majority was a national embarrassment. It was a global embarrassment. In the floor of the Senate, the law house of the nation, you were singing "On your mandate we shall stand." Unconstitutional madness. But nobody talked. So I was hoping that you guys were going to implement it and adopt that as the new national anthem. Wouldn't that have been better rather than trying to take us back? Okay, if you said you have a reason for going back, that we are good at retrogressing in this country, that we are forbidden from progressing, if you are going back to the national anthem, why not just go back in other ways? What about going back to this flag? This was Nigerian flag before independence. It is as good as going back. Since now revised, they on our mind. When they forbid to progress. Okay, go back to this former flag, and we will know that you mean the business of going back. Then what about going back in the currency? Before independence, and even shortly after independence, we have the pounds and the shillings, just as you can see on this photograph above. Why not go back? Have you ever imagined the federal government of Nigeria today announcing that have reverted back to the use of pounds and shillings, which will end the whole drama of this dead naira issue? Nigeria will celebrate that. If there's any other thing, if there's anything positive to reverse to, is the pounds and the shillings. You can't do that. You won't do that. You are passing into laws. You are passing bills that doesn't make sense. No, not a shame. Okay, now look at it. When you see the way the Senate president and even the Speaker of the House of Rep were analyzing the importance, like as if there is one, on the reasons why we should go back to the national anthem, you think there's anything meaningful there? They even want us to believe that it was a joint idea of some persons to go back to it with some reasons. No, it was a Bola Ahmed Tinubu's idea since 2002. Since 2022. He had it that if he ever become president, he will take us back to the old national anthem. We don't know the reasons. Only Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows the reasons for that. And having the rubber stamp Senate and House of Assembly that we have, as long as Baba said do this, they just hurriedly do it. And that keep beating my imagination. Why didn't you just implement on your mandate we shall stand as the national anthem, Nigerians will still not do anything. We have no choice. We just practice it and then that's it, regardless of the embarrassment it might cause to the nation at the global stage. Now, I know something you benefited from that national anthem, the new one. Nigerian, we hail thee. Why will you not hail a doormat and docile citizens? Yes, a citizens that don't react to anything. You must hail them. Nigeria, we hail thee. Because arise, oh compatriot, is threatening you people. You don't want the compatriots to arise because you know the situation of today, Nigeria today, calls for the compatriots to arise. Our leaders, the effort of our leaders should not be in vain. And from what you are saying now, from what you guys have been doing, our leaders, our heroes past, their efforts are already in vain. So you no longer want us to even talk about it. And hence, you are reversing us to Nigeria, we hate thee.